Welcome. So, this is a little update today. It's not a news show, or a discussion show. We're just going to give you a little update about our companion show, Dreamland. Because we've got some very exciting news about that. Very soon we will begin recording season 2, which of course will look back, reflect, and recap our 2025 championship run. We are going to be recording that very, very soon. I think the idea is we're going to have it record. We're going to record it before we go for Olympic break. That's when we're going to try to get it done. We'll do that really soon. That will, of course, will drop on your feeds on the 26th of May, 2026. So you might not need those now. We've got some major news about Dreamland going forward, which we are really excited about, and we're here to tell you that today. I'm going to do it now, just so you're ready for it. So, initially, the idea behind Dreamland, it was always supposed to be like a one-off little mini-series. We wanted to do something to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of our World Cup Championship from last year, 2024. Because obviously that was a huge moment, because obviously that was not just the first ever World Cup for our Minnesota, it was also the first ever World Cup to be handed out as a whole. We were the first ever team to win that World Cup. So it was a huge moment, not just for us, but also for women's hockey as a whole. And we wanted to do something to celebrate it. And we had a lot of great fun with it. It was a really great fun. Yeah, and what was really lovely about it is how I felt that the fans got to hear a deep dive, a genuine look back to how the season went for fans of that team. Yeah. I just felt. I also you got to basically see how the foundations were set to put us free. Because I loved the first episode. The first episode is my favourite of the whole series, because we didn't just do the foundations of the league and the frost. We also did it for us as a trio. And I felt people got to understand how we as a trio formed. And I thought it was a brilliant way to start. So I really, really loved that. So for me, my favourite is the first episode that we did. I loved doing the last episode because it just reminded me of how much we did on that week. I know, right? As a distraction. I know. We had a very busy May in 2024. We had a lot of stuff going on, so yeah, that was quite. Whereas you contrast it to this year, because obviously we literally came back from that disaster in Billy. I just need to recuperate, because the jet lag was kicking in. So yeah, but no. Did you have a particular favourite, or was it just no? For me, it's just doing the whole. I just love this whole. Because we came on the idea during the rugby series break as a way to. What can we do to celebrate the 1 anniversary? It was just such a wonderful thing to do. And of course, immediately when we won our second cup, you were the one that said, season 2? Yeah. And these were like, oh yeah. Hell yeah. So you two were like, yeah, you're up for it. Yeah, because it kind of felt, we probably should, shouldn't we? Yeah. So over the summer, I've been busy working on the scripts, making sure they were getting them together, proofread them just a couple weeks ago, and they are now all set up and ready to go. I think if we did not have technical difficulties, and me needing to get a new laptop over the summer, I think we could have had it recorded and done by now. Yeah. Cut off. But hey ho. Yeah. Them's is the breaks, as they say. Yeah. Them's is the breaks. Yeah. So the exciting announcement. Now I mentioned this. We did the playoff show. I mentioned this already, and at that time, these two weren't aware of what the big change was going to be. Now, you had to basically afterwards say, look, I've been a bit naughty. I've done something on the playoff show, so I've gone behind your back. She's not going to like it. So, go on. Tell them, boys and girls. Yep. So, we have decided that Dreamland is going to be a companion show to Purple Rain. And we're going to have a season of Dreamland every year during the operations of the Professional Women's Hockey League. Yeah. So, what it'll be is basically how we did season 1 this year, and that is we will look back on the season as a whole for that championship team. Yeah. So, first episode, of course, will be during the off season, covers the off season. Yeah. Episodes 2 and 3 cover the regular season. Episode 2 being the road to the World Championship break. Episode 3 the playoff push. Yeah. Then episodes 4 and 5 cover the playoffs. That is how it's going to run every year. Yeah. And we're going to do it regardless who wins the Walter Cup. Because I've said this time and time again. I have no problem congratulating anybody and everybody that wins the World Cup. Yeah, I have no problem extending my hand out, going, congratulations, well done to you. But we did it first. Yeah, we did it first. Yeah, we did it first. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I have no problems with doing that. Yeah, because we have struck up quite a really good friendship with all of our opponents. I know that's one of the beauties of the PWHL is how we get on well with everybody. Yep, we get on well with everybody. We would not have a problem seeing anybody in Minnesota. Nope. And of course, we are also looking at maybe one day doing all the inaugural 6 markets. Yeah, we're looking to do that. Yeah. We are actually considering that as a possibility of one day maybe doing that. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we will see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to have a season for every single World Cup Championship, regardless if the Frost wins or not. Obviously, with the Frost wins, it gets to be a bit more personal, because obviously it's our team, and of course you get our general reaction to how we felt was going on during the season. Oh god, season 2 is going to be a right raucous. I know we haven't recorded it yet, but I can just feel. Particularly when we get to talk about the World Cup finals. Oh yeah. Taking over in game 2. Oh yeah. Do you reckon we'll be able to do a recreation of what happened when we got those 2 goals in game 2? I think we could maybe do it. Yeah. Well, didn't Pluto when we did the live stream, didn't Pluto recreate what you did when we won? What when the championship goal went in? Yeah. He did, the cheeky blighter. He did. He did. So go and watch that back. It is. Hold on, I've got my phone. I can do it now. Yeah. It is. Hold on. So if you go to the live streams on my patch channel, it's called Killer Frost. And on it, Pluto recreated what I did when the championship goal went in. So, yeah, so have a nice little look at that for you guys. He little pick me up, but yeah, you had so much fun with that. You really did. Yeah, so I'm really excited for this. Yeah, because I think it's going to be a huge help in us playing our part to grow the game. As you guys know, I'm an advocate to this league from day one. My job is simple, and that is to grow the game. Now, whether it's doing podcasts, whether it's doing social media posts, whatever it is, my job, quite simply, is to grow the game. And that is what I have to do. So, this is going to help do that. By us reflecting on the championships that we've seen in PWHL, that is helping us to grow the game. Because people are going to go, oh yeah, I wish I got involved doing that. Yeah, they're going to go, oh. I wish I got a ball back then. Yeah. So that could help maybe get new fans in when they hear about, you know, how certain teams went on these championship runs. That could help them go, well, yeah, I should get involved. Yeah, you should. Yeah. There's no reason not to get involved in PWHL. We are pretty much the most accessible league in all sports right now. So there really isn't really any excuses not to be involved. So yeah. And I think it will be interesting. We do have those years when we have somebody else win the cup. We know it's going to happen. I know. Us three are very much aware that we are not going to be champions forever. That day will come. I mean, going into year 3, I got the exact same thing I had this time last year. Except it's now worse because there's now 2 more teams in the league. Which means the stakes are higher. Yeah. The stakes are just that more higher for me. So yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, we will see what happens. Yeah, we will see what happens. But yeah, it will be interesting to see, you know, how do we go about looking back on those championship runs of other teams. That will be interesting. Well, especially if we are the ones involved in it. Oh, what, like, say, for example, if somebody knocks us out in either the semi-finals or the finals. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I think... No, I think you would struggle with that. But me and Lady would be fine. Yeah, because we're professionals. You're saying I'm not? You're not! Pluto, out the entire pack, over the years, you have been the most aggressive. No example. Oh, you want an example? Try the first round of the 2016 playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you tried to deny, are you? Try to deny, are we? In the first round of the 2016 playoffs, I had to go against these two. They had home advantage. I won the first 2. I believe. Right, actually, no. Let's not try and go off memory. These are my phone is here. Let's actually look it up, shall we? Let's play the facts. So, talk yourselves for a few moments, boys and girls. We're really going down this route. Yes, we are. You asked for receipts, dear, and I am providing them to you. Right, here we go. First round. 2016 actually was not a bad year for pack teams, because it wasn't Goof the only one that didn't get in. Yeah. Hassa got in, Samisa got in, and us two, our teams got in. Goof was the pack member who did not get in. So he and the sweep had picked the litter. He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Right, here we go. So, in that series 2016, I won games 1 and 2. These two then took game 3, and he was like, "Oh yeah, come on!" You went 4 front in my face. Then Lady then said, "We're still 2-1 down. We're still 2-1 down. He could easily win the next game and put us on the ropes going to game 5." And that's exactly what happened. I then won game 4. and then eliminated you two in your barn in game 5. In fact, aren't I the last team that you beat in the playoff series? No. We're not? No. You are right. No, the year that we... No, we have not won a playoff series since 2014. What? No. 2016 we lost to him, first round. 2018 we were swept by Beggs the first round. You were Beggs' first playoff opponents. We lost in there. Then we had the drought. Then from 2022 it's been Edmonton. Wow, so you've not won a playoff series in 11 years. Wow. So never mind, you have the longest active playoff drought amongst the pack. We've got the longest non-winning playoff wins throughout the pack. Really? Well, yeah, because the race got last won the playoff series in 2021. Okay. They didn't have to win one in 2020. Yes, because he was in the bubble. My last playoff series was 2019. And Goose was 2020. What, 2020 or 21? Did he not qualify in 22? I don't recall. He qualified in 2022. I don't recall that. He might have got 20. He might have, but maybe lost in a round. I don't know. I don't remember 2022. All I remember is it was Colorado 1. That's all I can remember 2022. But if you're looking at playoff drafts, I've got the longest among the pack. Yeah. Closely followed by Hatter. Yes. You two have got the shortest because you are currently the most active amongst the pack teams. Obviously, Goof got knocked out last season. Yeah, so... But you are the most aggressive member of this pack. So I'm actually quite worried for this. Because how are you going to be able to handle it? Because we will have to talk about times when championship teams have beaten us to get to the championship. Or to win the championship. We are going to have to do it. At some point. That's not what will happen. Yeah. It is painful. Not that you two know. Yeah, we do. Oh, sorry, of course, sorry, I forget. I forget that one time you went to the second phase, you lost. Sorry. 93, of course, 1993. Sorry. It's because your two Stanley Cups are so fresh in my mind. I just think you haven't felt that experience. Whereas pack members, including myself, have had that experience. 93 we lost. I don't know that was our first trip to the finals, but we definitely lost in that year. Yeah. Definitely lost in that year. So we were the first Californian team to go to the finals. Yes, but we're not the first Californian team to win it. That belongs to Ducky. That belongs to Ducky. Yeah, we followed up 5 years later, so what? He's doing it now! Don't ever go, Ducky! Keep Ducky out of it! Keep Ducky out of it! He's my best friend. Yeah, Charles. You keep Ducky out of it. Yeah. That's a bit of it, yeah. So we're going to do it for every single season. We're going to do it for every single championship team. Yeah. Now, I wasn't sure that you two were going to want to do this, because I was definitely going to do it regardless. When I told about doing the project, I did it in the kind of sense of, well, I will definitely do it, because I could be the grown-up. And these two, I'm not sure. Let him come up with a way to do it, but I don't think so would. So, are you two officially on the record? Bear in mind, the microphone is here, the camera is here. Are you absolutely both committing on the record you're going to do this with me? I am, because I've got no problem. Okay. Pluto. Bear in mind, you're on the record, darling. You're on the record. I think it'll be fine. Right, well, you can't back out now, you both commit to it. Right, yeah, so that's really exciting. So, yeah. So what do we do? Do we change transitions every year? Depending on who's won. Okay. Depending on who's won. Well, get each these colour schemes, and then we can switch it for that. But it's easy because the artwork, you just take that championship photo. That's what I've done. The artwork is basically got the championship photo for that year we're talking about, and for that season. And that's the season cover. So it's fine. Don't worry about that. You need post-production side to me. All you need to do is just show up and contribute. That's what you two need to do. You need the post-production and the script writing side to me. But that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. So yeah, because obviously we won the cup again this year. I thought, yeah, we've got to do a second season, which we did announce in the run up to the first season drop. Because the first season drop was going to drop on the 29th of May. That was 3 days after we won the second cup. Yeah. Obviously, if it had gone to game 5, it would have been the day after before that season 1 would have dropped. Yes, it would have. If that had gone to game 5, yeah. No. So we are really excited to do this. It originally was supposed to be just like a one and done thing, just to basically celebrate and commemorate our championship from 2024. But obviously, having won it again in 2025, we kind of feel we want to do this second season, and it would feel a bit weird if we ever did just if we just did it for every time the Frost win, it would feel a bit weird, and the gaps might be a bit lengthy. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do it as a whole for every team, and it helps us grow the game even further, because you get to hear wonderful stories from what went on during that time roster, and also you get to hear our side. Particularly if it's on for a team that did not win that is not the Frost. It'd be interesting to see what we make of that team's season. Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. He's not gonna cope. What? He's not gonna cope. It means you would have to say nice things. Can't slag him off. Nope. Nope. What? Nope. No, you're not gonna cope. He's not gonna cope. He is not gonna cope. One bit. He's not going to cope. But we are going to do it. Yeah, we are going to do it. So I've got one more question. Do we need to create a separate podcast? Nope. Nope. It's all connected to the actual Purple Rain. So season 1, I put on the Purple Rain podcast feed. Obviously we do this video, so but usually you can create separate podcast feeds, which I did do for that. Yeah. Just to help me work out what the first episode count is. Not muddled up with Purple Rain and Dreamland. Not muddled up together. Yeah. No. So the episodes will drop on the Purple Rain podcast feed for you listeners, and on my YouTube channel for those of you who are watchers. Okay, that's how it's going to be. It'll be every season. They will drop on the 1 year anniversary of that championship. The championship was won. So basically, for us, season 1 was dropped on the 29th of May, 2025, exactly 1 year after we won our first cup in 2024. And season 2 will drop on the 26th of May, 2026, exactly 1 year after we got our second cup. Okay, that is how it's going to work going forward. Okay? So it'd be on the actual anniversary of that team having won the cup on that said day the year before. That's a good be. Yeah, that's good. Because obviously the idea is it's Dreamland 1 year on, so we're reflecting back on the year that was for that team. So it's gonna be exciting. So yeah. So if you haven't listened to season 1 yet, you can go and check that out right now. Every time you do, we'll leave on the video to leave the scripts because obviously no, it's fine. Let's go check out season 1, season 2 next year, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting to see how that's gonna go. So it's a little companion series, Purple Rain, excited about, and who knows, we might have some more companion shows in the future. We'll see. Yeah, we will see. We'll see what happens. This initially wasn't supposed to be a companion show, but it's just we figured well, obviously we will do it. Yeah. As a whole, but yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So that's a little update on that. We wanted to do a little update just to let you guys know going forward. So I thought it'd be better to do it on the show rather than do it as like a simple post. Because obviously by doing it this way we can explain further why we're doing it. So Dreamland is now an official full-blown companion show to Purple Rain, and we look forward to seeing you guys for season 2 in May next year.